In the aftermath of World War II, a new international order emerged. New organisations, and primarily the United Nations, started to operate to ensure peace and prosperity. These institutions needed people to fulfil their missions. The International Civil Service Commission was created in 1946. Most of the UN civil servants had to give up their social security rights from their home country. That's one of the reasons why the UN General Assembly established a pension fund to take care of retirement, disability and death risks. In 1949, the United Nations Joint Staff Pension Fund, the fund, started its operations. The United Nations staff members were the first to participate in this new scheme. Soon after, other UN agencies started applying to join as members. In addition to the UN, the fund now has 23 member organisations. It also has agreements with 23 entities allowing transfer of employees' pension rights to and from the fund. The number of active participants and beneficiaries has also grown dramatically.
The Fund Secretariat has 191 staff members and services more than 200,000 participants and beneficiaries. It pays in over 190 countries, in 15 different currencies, and it gives beneficiaries the option to protect their benefit against inflation in their country of residence.
The fund is administered by the Pension Board. The UN General Assembly exercises oversight on the board. The 33 members of the board meet every year to review operations, budget, changes in regulations, and other matters of interest to the life of its participants and beneficiaries. Several committees are assisting in its governance. The General Assembly has entrusted the UN Secretary-General with the fiduciary responsibility for the investment of the assets of the fund. The Secretary-General has delegated to the representative of the Secretary-General, or RSG, the responsibility and authority to act on his behalf in all matters relating to the investment of the assets of the UN JSPF. The RSG heads the Office of Investment Management, or OIM.
The Office of Investment Management, with 85 staff members, manages over $65 billion, which is invested in 102 countries and regions and 27 currencies. 85% of the fund's assets are actively managed internally by OIM staff based in New York City. We continue to exceed by a healthy margin our long-term investment objective of 3.5% real return in US dollar terms over 10 and 15-year periods.
Every 4 years, the fund performs an Asset Liability Management, or ALM, study, which evaluates the assets together with the liabilities of the fund. The ALM study makes long-term capital market assumptions to model the assets and evaluates the optimal strategic asset allocation, which will help to deliver on the obligations of the fund.
As the fund has matured, investment returns have become the primary driver of its long-term financial sustainability.
The Fund Secretariat has offices in New York, Geneva and Nairobi. Through in-person visits, call centres or email, the Fund makes its best efforts to ensure excellent communication with its clients. Over the past years, both the Fund Secretariat and the Office of Investment Management have upgraded their websites and social media to make access to information more user-friendly. The Fund works in close cooperation with staff pension committees and their secretaries. For each member organisation, these committees have the power to determine disability for awarding of benefits. Associations of former international civil servants are also important stakeholders for the fund.
Your fund is fully funded. All participants and beneficiaries should be reassured that there are sufficient assets to pay their pensions. Our mission is to place this fund on a secure, stable, and robust foundation for the next 50 years, so that it enables the UN family to continue to attract the best and the brightest to serve with them. This is our contribution in support of the UN family's global mission.
Pension benefits are a crucial component of the UN employee value proposition. The fund is unique in many ways, and it has proven its sustainability over time. The fund will continue to support its international civil servants in the decades to come, in line with the decisions of its governing bodies and the member states of the United Nations.